So I was out taking a walk and I couldn't help but think Sistas was off the chain, okay? Now, seeing as I don't really know anyone in real life that kind of watches this, just had to make a video about it. Like, I need to talk about these episodes. So let me go sit tight somewhere. So, as the show starts out, I'm so happy to see that Danny is with Cowboy White Boy. I think that's his name. Anyhow, he's so sweet. Like, I love that she's with him. Meanwhile, Karen, ex-boyfriend, whatever his name is, that was staying with Danny, he got stabbed for her, and she still don't want him. But at the same time, Preacher Boy is not really good for her either. I mean, it's just something that's off with him. I mean, his whole wife just died and he's still trying to pursue a relationship. Like, dude. And let's not forget Sabrina and her relationship with, I forgot his name too. But anyways, he seemed like really cool, but she's just concerned that he might be bi. I honestly think that it shouldn't, deter her from being in a relationship with him. I mean, he's a really good guy, and he says that he doesn't like guys anyway. So I feel like she should drop it. But I mean, he is a little sus. He is a lot of sus. So I can understand her hesitation that time. Now, episode 1 ends with Andy. Okay, if you forgot what happened in season 1, her married boyfriend was in some type of who knows what, and the FBI went to their house that he just bought for her out of nowhere. Just bought this girl a brand new house that she don't even want, way outside of town, after his wife warns Andy that he likes to isolate women so that he can manipulate them. He buys her a house. Questionable, sus as hell. Anyways, the episode ends with, Andy was, at first, she was stuck there at the house after the FBI seized everything, including her car and her cell phone. So she was stuck there, and she found her way back with some FBI guy. Episode 2. Anyhow, all her stuff gets taken out of her apartment as well, which is like really messed up, but it happens. So Sabrina and her maybe bi boyfriend reconcile, and they kind of get back together. His dad just died. He's dealing with a lot of stuff. She's been there for him. I mean, it's about time. They're so cute together. I ship. I really do. Meanwhile, Maurice is leaving the hospital after being beaten up by some transphobic, homophobic freak outside of his drag show. So he's leaving the hospital now, so that's what's going on with him. But before he leaves, he scores a coffee date with a hot doctor. Listen, something about Maurice, he gonna always go for it. And if you straight, that's fine. And if you not, he's gonna get a date with you because he went for it. He seems to like guys that are like masculine on the DL type tip. So, I mean, he goes for it. Every time he shoots his shot. I love that about him. So Andy, the super intelligent, confident lawyer that she is, goes to go check up on her boyfriend / that crazy lady's husband while he's in jail. Now, she doesn't seem to believe him anymore, even though he literally, cheats on his wife with her and constantly lies to his wife for Andy, even though he gave them both the same engagement ring. It's okay now, I digress. She doesn't believe him now, and it's pretty clear to him, and that's awesome. Zach spends a great deal of this episode cleaning his blood off of the floor of Karen's apartment. I don't know what he's trying to prove here. I mean, she told him not to. I don't know if he's trying to make her fall in love with him again. I don't think it's working, but that's what he's doing like this entire episode. But he does meet this cop lady that was interested in him and also talks about his curved penis. I mean, Tyler Perry, at some point during the show, you're gonna have to let us see. I'm just saying. I mean, we wanted to know about William on Girlfriends. Finally, by the end of this episode, they all catch up on everyone's drama. I mean, they're catching up on Maurice, and if he's okay, which he just went home, so he is. They're catching up on Andy's drama and the fact that she's literally losing everything for this guy that she had an affair with, which sucks because he also lied to her the entire time. And they're also catching up on Karen. I mean, Karen, honey. She has seen someone shot themselves in the face because of her guy that she's just seen. They barely even done anything yet. And then someone tried to literally stab her and kill her. So they're catching up on everything that she's been going through, okay? And like always, the sisters unite and they catch up. And then we move on to the drama of episode 3. Now, it was getting juicy by this point, so I took good notes on this episode. So what we're gonna do is break this up into 2 separate videos, and if you want to see about episode 3, you can go ahead and click that in the description box below, because child, it is juicy, okay?